Week, it's EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina. And the bus. Thanks for having us. The punter, Bradley Pinion. Blackshear on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
Here we go, set.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs, time for 4th down. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be taken down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down.
He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. His first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Down. Ready.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down and goal.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Cousins gonna throw. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the... Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. David Onyemata in on the tackle.
Okay, ready?
He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set, ready. Set, go.
Now Young. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Ready, go. Here we go.
To throw is Young. He's going to keep it himself. And And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play there on the scramble. 36 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Action with Young. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now they're off.
I fumbled the football. The Panthers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. As this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing his Cousins. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Cousins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Down.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut, ready.
Young. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set.
To throw is Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Rush. And he gets that to Hartman. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
By Braylon Price. It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the Falcons' 28-yard line.
Here's Rush. To the left side, into the hands of Leggett.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go forward on 4th.
3rd and a yard. They run. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Rush to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering.
It's a win for the visiting Falcons. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere